Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to this lovely, very foggy Friday morning, TGIF, baby. This is Dr. MP Styles, PhD, psychotherapist, forensic psychologist, and insane certified nutcase. Obviously, it's 8:26:22, payday. 7:08 in the AM with the current temperature. I don't freaking know, and I don't freaking care. I guess our first order of business this morning is to once again apologize to YouTube.com. Let me take my BC powder here and we'll continue. Well, 2 nights ago when I was drinking, right? And you know, when I drink, I come on here and act stupid and come up with various titles or whatever, blah, 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 and play music. But see, when I play music, pardon me, when I play music on my own, normally I'm aware of what artist, or like when I'm sharing my screen, let's put it that way. When I'm playing music and sharing my screen, I pretty much learned of several artists, which I need to learn more. That does not give me a copyright suspension or like a strike and stuff like that. So I'm familiar with some of them, probably not even several, but there's a few. I just got to keep going through the Creative Commons to find out what music is Creative Commons. That way there really wouldn't be a copyright problem. But it wasn't related to my music. I mean, in a way, technically, I was blaming a little bit of it on YouTube, because what had happened here, obviously, was I was drinking, ended up passing out, while I was restreaming Manelli, right? With his permission, of course. Well, I don't know how long. I guess it was towards the end, and I really wanted to blame Manelli so bad, because I was thinking he done it on purpose, and actually he might have done it on purpose. I don't know. I don't know the man well enough. What I will say is I never heard this man say anything bad about me, so I'm not going to say anything bad about him, because at the end of the day, it's my responsibility, right, to end my stream before I pass out. That's where I fucked up. But well, anyway, so obviously YouTube interrupted the live stream, as many of you seen. I didn't have many trolls that night, but maybe a lot of you didn't see, but I'm sure many of you did, at least 35 people. Well, I appealed that. It gave me a community guideline strike under the terminology scam, deception, whatever they call it. Spam, scam, deception, whatever. And so it gave me a community guideline strike, and I wasn't going to be able to go live on this channel, which I know I'm not live now. I'm doing a pre-recording because it's early in the morning. I don't do live videos this early. But so I appealed it. I reviewed the entire video first, because obviously YouTube lets you do that unless it's some kind of outrageous kind of thing that they just don't even give you the chance to appeal. Well, mine wasn't outrageous. So anyway, I noticed that towards the end of my stream that got terminated, Manelli was playing music videos. And then he was playing the introduction to that movie Alf, the intro. And when he did that, it got me copyright. Well, not a copyright strike. Technically, it should have been a copyright strike, because it was not. It was definitely not a community guideline strike, because I didn't do anything to violate the community guidelines. So I appealed it. Now, normally they either approve or reject your appeal. I'd say within the first couple hours. But mine, I noticed it took well over 5 hours, if not longer, because I stopped paying attention to it. And I figured the appeal wouldn't do me any good no way, because let's face it, 99.99% of the times, every time I appeal something, it's always rejected. Well, anyway, so I can't really blame Manelli, even if he did do it on purpose, because it was my dumbass responsibility to end my stream before I pass out. But I did not know at the end of the day either that Manelli was going to play all this music videos and the introduction to the movie Alf on my stream. So I appealed it, and then I explained to YouTube how the trolls are always mass flagging and trying to get channels taken down for the tiniest crap. And so they took away I won the appeal, obviously, and they took back the community guidelines strike, and which is why I'm able to upload and go live again whenever I want to. So now we've got a clean channel history again for now. But my main apology, or main reason for apologizing to YouTube.com, the company, is because I know it was my fault. I don't think I said this in my video. I did tell them I passed out. I mean, it's pretty apparent I was down drinking, but I didn't make that no secret, because I changed the title around several times that night, and it wasn't related to my title at all. But the first title I started out with was like MP fell off the wagon or something. But I went ahead and after they put the video back up, I put it in private mode, which I always do the next morning anyway. After I'm done drinking that night, I never care. Don't matter what kind of video it is, I never care to leave it up when I wake up the next morning, right? I just automatically put them in private. It ain't got nothing to do with shame. I'm damn sure not ashamed. If people don't like the music that I personally play or the artist I play, don't come back to my channel. It's that simple. If you come back, that's your problem. But for the YouTube staff members, I will work on doing the best I can and try to be damn sure that I end my stream before I pass out. Now, I mean, normally, I didn't just pass out in my chair. I made the conscious choice to obviously get up and go to bed. So if I can do that, then I should be able to make the conscious choice to hit the end broadcast button, then go to bed when I feel like the alcohol's kicking into full force or knocking me out. And so now I got a big sticky note right here on my monitor to remind me of that, because I may be drinking tonight or Saturday night, and I'm not ashamed of myself for doing that either. You're gonna fall off the wagon several times probably before it actually sticks. But I'm not saying you did, Manelli, but if you did play all that shit on purpose, hoping to get me a strike, well, technically you did get me a strike, but it got taken away now since I won my appeal. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that one little tiny victory. So I don't know what else to talk about. Hopefully this should not be a long video. I don't have no intent for a long video, and it is hot in here. But sure enough, if I turn on the AC, I'll start getting cold. Little Taco's still sleepy. I don't think Taco even slept last night, but because every time I look at him, his eyes are wide open, or he wanted his belly scratched or something. I got me a good 9 hours on my CPAP machine last night, so that's good. I still wake up. See, I mean, that's the thing about CPAPs. You're not supposed to wake up tired, but every time I wake up, I'm tired. But I did go to bed kind of early yesterday. because I knew yesterday was going to be a boring ass day. I was waiting to get to today. My friend David has agreed that we're going to take our trips that I wanted to take tomorrow, Saturday, over up to Lake Norman to get some videos and some pictures up there. Hang around for a while. At least I get to do something before the end of summer. And if I didn't say it yet, good morning, good morning, good morning, unless you're one of my known trolls. If you are, you know where you can go. But, no offense, I won't be hanging around Manelli or his Vaughn channel or anything like that no more, since I do know that he hangs around with all the known trolls. And that's his business. I'm not saying he's a troll, but he does hang out with them. I can't associate myself with anybody that hangs out with the trolls, talks to the trolls, watches the troll channels, comment on the troll channels. If you're going to be a part of the troll community and the drama community and all that bullshit, please don't come back to my channel. Just kindly unsubscribe and go away. I do have a brand new channel, obviously, that I set up, and I can actually go live on that right now. I'm just going to start using that channel when I drink, because I don't want trolls there, and it'll take an act of Congress to find me. Like I said in many videos, I want my damn channel to go back to the way it used to be. 0 live viewers, 0 people saying anything in the chat room, and just me having a good time with myself. I don't know why at the end of the day I get a lot of these people that says, well, the only thing I care about is views. Blah, blah, fucking blah. Why would somebody that's not making money care about views? I can get 10 million views. Who gives a shit? If I'm not making money from it, I don't care. I gotta switch my account real quick so I can put that other MP Styles back into private or hidden mode. My computer's not wanting to function too well this morning. There we go. Let me see here. No, I don't know. I don't see no reason to put it in private mode. We'll just keep them both open and active. Oh God, that dummy is live again. Well, I'm not going over there watching. That's why I stopped mentioning people's names. Other than Manelli, because I was giving the backstory on what happened with the interruption of my stream that night. But you trolls already know about it because you kept mass flagging, mass flagging, mass flagging. That's why it took YouTube a long time to actually go through my damn appeal and review the entire video. They actually took their time on it this time and paid attention to it being mass flagged. For absolutely nothing, because at the end of the day, they came back with an email that they reviewed entirely, and nothing that was in that video violated the community guidelines, baby. Because you know how it works by now. If I had a strike, I wouldn't even be able to upload this video. Thankfully, I have no copyrights. No strikes. Not anymore, anyway. I don't know why they deemed it a community guideline strike versus like a copyright issue. That don't make sense. And of course, they never tell you, but I guess it's whatever the trolls kept mass flagging and saying is what they went by. YouTube's going to start figuring out all this mass flagging like they did on my last video. They're going to start figuring you trolls out and what you do. I'm going to put my own little, what I call mass flagging team together, one by one. Don't matter if it takes me a long time, whether a month, a year. I think I'm going to get me a team of mass flaggers together. We're going to start mass flagging these troll channels that go around abusing everybody. Go around mass flagging people for no damn reason. It's going to be a busy, busy day for me today. Hell, it's going to be a busy, busy day tomorrow for me too. Good morning, traffic. Now, it's cloudy as hell. I hope it rains, but I bet it won't. Hey, Siri. Today's weather forecast.
It's currently foggy and 66 degrees. Expect cloudy skies starting early evening, then clear skies starting tonight. Today's high will be 90 degrees, and the low will be 64 degrees.
Good Lord, it's going to be 90. Hey, Siri. Is it going to rain today?
It doesn't look like it's going to rain today.
Damn. That's what I want. I've been wanting a full day of rain for about a month now. Non-stop rain. Nothing to cause damage or flooding or nothing like that, but just normal steady rain all day. I do apologize for the decent people, but there's no possible way I can mute my mic. For some reason, and even hitting the mute button right here on the StreamYard, that's not working properly. I'll have to contact StreamYard about that because I don't know what that deal is. By hitting the mute button on my own microphone, that don't work. See, I just now hit it, and you can still hear me because somehow it's still going through my computer or my other webcam microphone, whichever one. So I'll have to figure out that little error. Not too worried about it right now. You don't want to hear my sinus noises? Don't fucking listen. I was watching videos on Prime TV last night, and actually all the way to early this morning. I mean, not the whole night. I'm just saying every time I woke up, I'd watch this, that, or the other. But I was watching documentaries about Auschwitz again. You know, that German death camp. You think back to all the things that's happened into this world. Let's not even get started there. That's a different video. What's the matter, Taco Baby? Are you hot too? It is kind of hot, isn't it? Are you okay, Cody? I'm just making sure you're okay. You was laying in a weird position behind the door. It's okay. You can go back to weep. Yes, you can go back to weep. You didn't have to jump up. I just making sure you're okay. Yes. And you want some attention. Well, tell me here. I'll give you a little bit of attention. Oh, baby. Good morning. Good morning, Taco. My little cutie always want that damn belly scratched. There you go, baby. Now, I scratched your belly a ton last night. I'm not scratching it a ton this morning. You're going to have to give me a break from all this belly scratching, buddy. Well, we can't restream Nelly's channel never again. Not while I'm drinking anyway, so I can sit there and pay attention to make sure he's not playing music videos. I forgot to mention to YouTube in my appeal that hopefully they'll hear this video and pay attention to it. This part anyway. But, and of course they may not care, but at the end of the day they got to realize how many people actually go live through YouTube Studio anymore. I don't know of anybody that really uses YouTube Studio anymore. Everybody now uses third-party software so they can share their screen, so they can interact with other people, right? And sure enough, when I go live, I'm not sitting here logged into my email account. So when they put a warning across the screen, like whether it's a copyright problem or whatever, like they do before they do that temporary stream interruption, they gotta find another way to do it besides email, and besides assuming that everybody's going through the YouTube Studio. Because number one, if you're sharing your screen, they automatically know you're not using YouTube Studio because you cannot share your screen from there, so you're not going to get that warning. And who the hell is logged into their email when they go live? I'm not. When I'm live, I always put my phone in airplane mode, and I'm damn sure not logged in through my computer. Y'all got to get a grip on this dictatorship and relax those policies a little bit. Mercy. It's really getting overboard with YouTube. This is not Russia. This is not North Korea, people. Think of your most... Let's use Michael Jackson as an example. Let's say we're playing a video about him, one of his music videos, and we're sharing a screen. Well, what's the worst thing that's going to happen if the whole video got played? Because the revenue is going to go to the copyright holder, right? So I don't see why it's such a big deal that you play music videos while you're sharing a screen. I really don't. Now I agree, it's not every music video. You just got to check to see which ones are, if the license, for the people that don't know this, and I'm sure most do, but for those that don't know it, you can actually play and share your screen music videos. You just got to find out whether that license is Creative Commons. If it's listed under Creative Commons, you can share it on your screen and not have a copyright problem at all. Now don't get me wrong, you still may get a copyright claim, which just means you're not monetized for that particular video, but not a copyright interruption or a copyright block or a copyright strike or nothing like that. So make sure it says Creative Commons. Damn, why is it so hot in here? I know the heater's not on because I just checked it not too long ago. Let's get some water. I know the trolls love to say, well, he's pissing right there so we can hear it. He's pissing so we can hear it. Well, if you think I was pissing, then you go ahead and say I was pissing. But I use a metal cup, a metal camping cup, because number one, whatever liquid you pour in it, since it's metal, stays nice and colder longer. Then I've got my 5-gallon water dispenser next to me. Obviously not really nothing to talk about this morning. It's just too damn early. Way too early. This is going on 26 minutes, so we're going to end it. Let me think if there's anything else I need to say real quick. I still want trolls to unsubscribe from my channel. I'm damn sure old news by now. Move on to somebody that's damn new or some shit. Anybody that goes to troll channels, unsubscribe from me. Let's get me a bottle of water ready for some Alka-Seltzer. Well, either way, I may or may not do another video later. I'm not sure yet. Because I won't be going out until afternoon anyway. So, have a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, a great night, and a good night's sleep. Depending, as always, what part of the world you're in. This has been a Dr. MP Styles PhD podcast. For those folks in the United States, have a great morning. God bless. Peace out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll be back sometime. Peace.